Bonjour, c'est Virginie and you are watching Virginie TV, your destination to become a little bit French. Today we are going to ask French questions using question words. But what are question words, you may ask? Here is a list. Question words in English: what, who, how, when, where, how much, how many, and why. And then in French: que, qui, comment, quand, où, combien, pourquoi. So now that you have your little list of question words and you know what they are, we're going to go through each of them in French with an example, of course, and hopefully you'll become question experts by the end of this. Question numéro 1 avec que. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? So here's your first question. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Which means what is it? Now do not try and figure out exactly what each word means. That would be a big mistake because it's just kind of messy looking. So just take it for what it is. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to translate word per word. It will not work. So just don't do it. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is it? Qu'est-ce que c'est? And then another example that is not what is it, but just what. Qu'est-ce que tu fais samedi soir? Qu'est-ce que tu fais samedi soir? What are you doing on Saturday night? Qu'est-ce que tu fais samedi soir? So you see how you don't have the c'est at the end. Qu'est-ce que, and then tu fais, you do, samedi soir, Saturday evening. Question numéro 2. Qui? Qui est la fille à côté de Bruno? Qui est la fille à côté de Bruno? Who is the girl next to Bruno? Question numéro 3. Comment? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? I think you know that means how are you doing? How's it going? Comment ça va? So comment is how, but you could actually ask this very question without using the comment. You could just say ça va, and that would mean how are you? Ça va? And then the nifty thing about this is you can answer with the exact same words. Ça va? Ça va? Ça va. How are you? I'm okay, I'm good, I'm fine, ça va. Question numéro 4. Quand? Quand est-ce que tu pars en vacances? Quand est-ce que tu pars en vacances? When are you going on vacation? So there's two things I want to share with you on this question. Quand est-ce que tu pars en vacances? First of all, maybe you can hear I'm saying quand est-ce que with a T. Quand est-ce que, even though the last letter of quand is a D. If you know about the liaison, you know that when a word starts with a vowel, most of the time you use the sound of the consonant of the word right before it. So technically, you should say quand est-ce que. And actually, a lot of English-speaking people make that mistake. They say quand est-ce que. And it's only logical, but it's not a D sound, it's a T sound, and that's just the way it is. And then another thing that I wanted to point out to you is that vacances is always plural in French. Les vacances, plural. Maybe that's just because we get so many. Question numéro 5. Où? Où sont mes clés de voiture? Où sont mes clés de voiture? Now this is one of my favorite questions, sadly. Where are my car keys? Où sont mes clés de voiture? Clé is key and voiture is car. Question numéro 6. Combien? Combien coûte le manteau? Combien de manteaux est-ce que tu as? So you see that in French, combien can mean either how much or how many, depending on how you use it. In the first question, combien coûte le manteau? It means how much. How much does the coat cost? Combien coûte le manteau? And then in the second question, combien de manteaux est-ce que tu as? How many coats do you have? So now it's how many, and a good trick for this is to remember the de. Combien de manteaux est-ce que tu as? Question numéro 7. Pourquoi? Pourquoi tu n'aimes pas l'opéra? Pourquoi tu n'aimes pas l'opéra? Pourquoi means why. And the answer to this question is going to start not with pourquoi, which a lot of Spanish or English speakers think that might be the right answer because it is so in Spanish and Italian, but in French, just like in English, we have a separate word for because, that is parce que. Parce que, which we pronounce parce que. Pourquoi tu n'aimes pas l'opéra? Parce que blah 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 blah. I can't answer this question. I love opera. J'adore l'opéra. And then if you are angry somehow or annoyed or frustrated or you just want to have a bit of a French attitude, you could just say parce que. Pourquoi tu n'aimes pas l'opéra? Or pourquoi anything? Parce que. Pourquoi? Parce que. That's it. Et voilà! C'est terminé pour aujourd'hui. We are done for today. I hope you loved the video and I hope it taught you a lot of things. We went through 7 question words, which were que, qui, comment, quand, où, combien et pourquoi. If you love this video, why don't you subscribe to Virginie TV right now? You can also go to my website, FrenchTruly.com, and ask for your free weekly videos. And then of course, spread the French love, share it with your friends, you'll make them and me happy. This was your French friend Virginie, helping you become a little bit French. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.